Hi guys, this is just the second intro. I just watched what you're about to watch and I had something to eat in the meantime, but it's a bit long, this video. I completely realized that. I was talking a lot, sharing a lot, and I hope that you're okay with that. But just watch, of course, as much as you want. Take it in intervals if you want, but towards the end I ask you different things about the channel, so if you want to skip to that at any point, feel free. Enjoy! Hi ego flowers, how are you? Just a little talking video today. Yes, I just wanted to sit back. I have a big cup of tea. It's a rooibos tea, decaffeinated. I only have a huge cup when I have decaffeinated. Otherwise I need a smaller cup because it's not good for my throat. My throat is a little raspy, I think, as you might hear, because I'm just feeling a little bit under the weather this week. But anyway, I wanted to get this video out and share with you what has been happening, where I am, because you guys have been asking. So if you're interested, I will share, and let me get started. Cheers! Yes, so let me first say hello to all of you new subscribers. It is great to see the channel growing. So good, I'm so grateful. And also, thank you to those of you who have been with me now for a long time. You have been very steady and commenting and sharing and giving me feedback, and you still hang on strong. And I am so grateful for that. There has been, some changes in the channel, I feel, the last year, and that has a lot to do with the fact that I moved. For those of you who don't know, I moved from New York, where I had been for 20 years, to London. So London is where I'm at, and I've now been here for 15 months. And I am loving it. I'm really loving London. I have learned so much about myself, and I am just grateful that I truly have this opportunity to, be able to move the way that I have. I've just been reflecting back a lot on how I feel like my life has been all about transitions. And of course, that's why I teach Vinyasa Yoga, right? Because Vinyasa Yoga is all about transitions. And I transitioned from Norway to New York, which was a huge transition. Oh my God, it was a huge culture shock. It taught me just so much. And that's what transitions do. They bring you sometimes into uncomfortable spaces. But in return, you get to know yourself so much better. You get to challenge yourself, and for sure New York challenged me, to the brim. But in New York, I became the person that I wanted to be. And I never set out to know who that person was, but I always want to challenge myself. I want to try to become the best that I can. And because of the energy and the drive in New York, it just naturally happened like that. And it happens like that when you are a person that wants to excel and you want to, do things in the world. Then, it just didn't resonate with me anymore. I didn't want to go, do, and sort of be in that hectic space anymore. And especially after I transitioned into becoming a mom, everything changed for me. I got a completely new perspective. So being that I'm Norwegian and I have a Norwegian passport, my husband wanted to move to London. I had that opportunity. I could do it. So I'm so lucky. And London has just been much more chilled. London is very laid back, but it has great energy. There's a lot of amazing things happening in London when it comes to health, yoga and fitness, technology. There's a lot of startups here. It's incredible for for, you know, for businesses and for creativity, and I love it. But it's so many steps below New York in terms of the hecticness, I find. So for me, it's been very relaxing, and for me, it has felt like I've been able to step back and in some way, I don't know how this even happened, but I feel like I have just become more of who I am. Yeah, I've just become more of who I am. It's not about me becoming better. I always want to become better. There's many more things that I want to do, of course. I want to excel, but I've just become more of who I am. And everything that I said in my full moon meditation video is basically what I have experienced this year. Everything in that waxing moon phase video is everything that I feel like I have, you know, been doing this year. The new moon meditation video was exactly the space that I was in for the first year. It was a bit dark. It was very little movement, but that was because I didn't know anybody here. I knew a few people, but I didn't have any work. I literally had to just start from scratch again. But that was just beautiful. I wanted that. I cherished that year where I didn't work. And it was very, very new to me to not work. I've worked since I was 13 years old. So for me to allow myself to enter a space where I'm not working, I'm not making my own money the way that I used to before, I'm allowing my husband to completely support me and allowing myself to just restart and begin anew was incredible. It really was incredible, and I am so glad I allowed myself that space. All of my accumulations that I had in New York, you know, were great for a lot, but I accumulated just so much stuff that I didn't need, which is so funny. And I spent so much time trying to release and let it go. Remember all my declutter videos and talking about decluttering, trying to find balance. I could never get to the bottom of it. And it took moving to London, moving into a smaller space, that I finally became clutter-free. Yes, I did. I finally became clutter-free. Prior, I would constantly be thinking about, I need to do this, declutter, I need to let go of those papers, I need to clean out that drawer, I need to do this. Oh my God, if someone came over and they saw this pile that I have here, I was just embarrassed inside of myself because I felt like my clutter was not a reflection of who I was. It was just clutter. It was like everything was just like static. So moving into a smaller space and having no closet space forced me to get rid of the junk. And I got rid of it, and I have not since then thought about decluttering. Hallelujah! Yes, it's true. Haven't thought about it. It dawned on me here the other day. Have not thought about it. I don't use any mental space thinking about decluttering. So if I wish upon anyone, it is to become clutter-free, because you open yourself up to immense possibilities to what else it is that you can use with that mental space and use with your time. So that book, The Magic of Tidying Up, or whatever it's called, by Marie Kondo, I saw that when I first came to London, and I flipped through it and I thought that it was great, but I think that I was already at that point that I only wanted to live with stuff that I loved, and I did not want to have a lot of stuff. I wanted to live as minimally as possible. So for a long time I didn't buy myself anything. I didn't buy any books, which was like the one thing that I loved to buy, and I just sat with everything that I just had. And as I started to buy things, as I started to do things, I started to literally put myself in that waxing moon phase of filling myself up with what it was that I wanted, of what it was that I feel that I am. And that's how I gathered all that information about the waxing moon phase and the full moon. Because I think it's so easy, and we all say, I need to let go of this. But when you let go of something, what is it you're going to fill yourself up with? And I think that stumps a lot of people. Because especially if you're a giver, it's really, really easy for you to keep giving. But it's not so easy to take it in, to bring it in, to say yes, or just thank you. Thank you for helping me. Thank you for that compliment. Thank you. To just take it in. It was really hard for me. So easy for me to give and to do. And I basically did that until I was dry. And I can't really say that I got that much in return, because I think in order for you to get it in return, you have to allow yourself to take it in. And if you have a block there, no matter how much you give, you're not going to get. That's just my opinion. People talk about it in different ways, that it's all about giving, and the more you give, the more you will get in return. It just hasn't not been my experience, and I can't talk about it that way. But as I have myself allowed myself to take it in, then I am able to continue to give and feel better about giving. And of course I am getting stuff in return, but it's not just about getting it in return, you have to allow it in. So that is the waxing moon phase for me. That is the full moon. You have to be full of yourself. You have to, fill yourself up with what it is that you want. And that has just become, that is what London now represents to me. London was like this mirror that made me more of exactly who it is that I am. And I could have never talked about this, before, because I just didn't feel that. Now I feel it. Now I can talk about it. I can share it. And I maybe it sounds like I'm full of myself, but yes, I am full of myself. And we should be full of ourselves, not in, a bad narcissistic way, but in a healthy narcissistic way. And you have to be a little narcissistic, in order to get stuff done. If you don't believe in yourself, if you don't feel, self-confident and have self-esteem, then no matter how much you give, it's not going to come in. So that's basically it, that, so much has happened, and I'm so grateful again for this period of my life. Within all of this, it was hard for me just to sort of continue on with my YouTube channel in the way that I had. And also when I started to teach here in London, I couldn't teach in the same way that I was teaching in New York, because I was teaching to different people. I was teaching to a different culture. And that has taken me some time to sort of work my way around and to figure out. And because I'm just a person that I only do what feels right for me, I can't just keep doing something if it doesn't feel right. So it's been, my YouTube channel, has been different. I haven't been sharing as many creative flows and all of that, but I've been sharing more cooking videos, which you guys seem to like, and my morning videos you also seem to like. So it's been a bit different, and me sort of trying something new as well. But I know that eventually I will be coming back into, what I used to do, and it will all start to come together, and I want to share more with you guys. And I feel like I haven't been doing such a good job in taking you more through the ins and outs of yoga and fitness, and I haven't been so good at answering your requests and following up on your requests. But that is something that I want to get better at now, and I want to continue to do. So please leave your requests below. Please let me know what you would like to see more of. And I want to just keep building this channel, because this feels like my second home. It really does. If you know me, you know I love my home. I love to have it cozy. I love, you know, for there to be, you know, a place where, you know, you can feel comfortable, where you can be yourself, where you can grow and just be. And that's how I feel like my YouTube channel is. And I hope that you feel that way as well. So anything that you would like to share with me, I want to hear from you. Please leave it down below in a comment. And again, if you have any requests, if you have asked me for any requests before that I have not made a video of yet, please remind me. And by the way, I am on Saturday going to New York. Yes, so I will be there for a week, funny enough. And maybe I will start vlogging, and I'll try to do a vlogging video and take you with me. Okay, I want to do vlogging videos. Maybe I should do one in London as well, because I love watching vlogging videos, and I just need to try to strengthen my vlogging muscle. I know this is a vlog, but I mean vlogging like when you're out in the street and you're showing what it is that you're doing. You're taking the viewer onto the places that you love and all of that stuff. So more like vlogging in the street, but I feel a little shy doing it. But maybe I should do it in New York. Like I've come full circle now. Oh, excuse me. All right, so this was a long one. I probably won't be doing a lot of these, but I just wanted to update you for those of you who are interested. And this is basically what's been going on with me. I feel like I'm coming down with something. It's sort of been lingering. It hasn't happened yet, but I feel a little warm. Hopefully I don't get sick for New York. Anyway, give me a thumbs up if you like this. Make sure that you've subscribed to my channel. Follow me on social media, on Twitter, on Instagram, and Facebook as well. All of the links are below, and I will talk to you soon. I look forward to hearing from you. Bye!